In today's video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 accessories for helping to take your phone videos to a new level. Hey good people of the internet, my name is Jake Sloan and I make videos here on YouTube all about how you can take your smartphone filmmaking to a whole new level. So if you want to learn and join me on this journey about how you can take this device and create amazing cinematic movies, then subscribe to this channel, comment in the comments below, share these videos, hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video, and join me on the journey of this filmmaking revolution. To start off with, this video is not sponsored by anybody except for yours truly. None of these things that I'm going to show you are anything that were sent to me free of charge for review or anything like that. I went out and purchased each and every one of these things and I use them on a regular basis. So take that for what it's worth. I like these things. They're good. So to start off with, number one, you're going to need something to stabilize your footage, to make your phone stable, to hold your phone when you're not holding yourself, because this gets old really, really fast. So my favorite is this Manfrotto Mini Pixie tripod with the phone clamp on top. Now, this little part here, if I can get my camera to focus, maybe not. Come on, there we go. This is not there normally. I use some double stick tape to glue that on or to stick it on. And that's basically so that I can add a microphone or something like that, small accessory. But this is great, runs about $30 US, and it's excellently well built. You can hold it like this, which actually gives you great stable footage, or you can pop the legs out and set it somewhere. It also bends and moves around. Fantastic little device. Next up is probably one of my more favorite. If you're not going to use a regular big tripod like this or a Joby Gorilla Pod, then one of your other options is this device here. This device is a two-handed holder which holds 1, 2, 3 cold shoe mounts for things like lights and microphones and stuff like that. Your smartphone clamps into it right there. Works really, really well. This can sit on top of a tripod and give you a lot of options. So this actually is one of my favorite. And in fact, when you're filming something and using two hands to move your phone, it becomes a really, really great stabilizing device. Next, if you're going to step it up a notch or 2 or 10, then consider getting a gimbal like this. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile number 1. They have the Osmo Mobile number 2 out. They're not that expensive, about $130. Okay, that's a little bit expensive, but it's not bad considering what these things will do. The gimbal will stabilize your footage and give you that super great, buttery smooth footage that you've been dreaming of your entire life. You still have to learn how to use it, but a gimbal will really help you. And especially if you're doing a lot of run and gun type shooting, a gimbal will really help to stabilize your footage. If you're just going to be doing talking head stuff like this, then I just highly recommend a good tripod. Next is probably the most important thing, well, second most important thing after getting decent video is getting good audio. So to get good audio, you need an external microphone, unless you're in a really controlled environment like this, which most of us are not. If we're outside or if we're doing an interview or if we're running through the woods, you need some better audio. And one of my favorite little microphones is this, the Rode Video Micro. It is fantastic. Comes with this little wind muff here that keeps the wind out. Does a really, really good job. You can look at one of my other videos to see how well it does. This is the other option. If your phone still has a headphone jack, thank you very much to Apple for taking away all of our headphone jacks, then this device will do a great job because it'll plug straight into your headphone jack, and then there you go. You're ready to start filming. It also comes with one of those fuzzy wind muff things, and it does a great job. Another option, if you're doing a lot more talking head style videos like this, then I would highly recommend the Rode SmartLav. This can be clipped onto your shirt. And if you own an Apple device, you'll want the dongle, of course, but otherwise it plugs straight into your phone just like anything else. You can clip it here or put it under your shirt even, tape it under your shirt, and then you get a great unobtrusive microphone that picks up great quality audio from your talking head videos like this. Next is lighting. What are you going to do if you're going to film at night, or if you're running around the streets at night, or you don't have maybe the best lighting, you don't have studio lights like this set up, you need some extra lighting. So I have two options for you here. One is the Aperture ALM9, which is a fantastic light I use quite often. It actually goes very bright. Great light, super bright, lasts for a long time. It's a rechargeable battery. It will mount onto a cold shoe mount, so it will mount like this, just like some of the other ones will. Now, if you're more just doing the selfie type or close-up stuff, then I also tried this light out from Amazon, which is actually really pretty cool. It turns on like that. You can clamp it right on the front of your phone, and then you have this nice little light that you can talk to, and it gives you pretty decent quality light. It also is rechargeable via USB, and it's the closest thing is a portable ring light as you'll ever get. Now, another thing that I never leave home without anytime I'm going to do any sort of shooting, pretty much any day of the week, is a USB battery pack. I always have several of these with me because shooting a lot of video, and especially when you're plugging an external microphone in, your phone battery will die super quick. So always have a few of these with you, or one of these at least. They're not that expensive. You can go pick one up at your local electronics store for probably just a few dollars, like $5 or $10 or $15, depending on the size you get and the brand you get. Now, if you want to really take your phone making to a new level, you need to get something else like an external lens. The great thing about newer phones is almost all of them are coming up with multiple lenses like this. But if you want more options, then you can go to a company like Moment Lenses that I am a big fan of and have shot a lot of my videos with. And I use these two lenses here. One of these is the wide angle, and this one is the telephoto angle. It's a telephoto lens. It basically doubles the focal length of your lens, and the wide angle gives you a fantastic wide view. It's fantastic quality glass, great quality optics, and will give you a lot more options when it comes to your shooting. They are expensive, but they're well worth every penny, because any of the really cheap lenses like that I've tried have not worked out well and have given me a lot of distortion around the edges. So there you have it, my 5 top accessories that I take with me pretty much everywhere, anytime I go anywhere to film anything. And actually, it's all small enough that I just have it with me all of the time because it's easy to throw in a small bag and have with me all the time. I would like to hear in the comments from you, what do you use the most in your filmmaking, and what accessories do you like the most that you've used in the past? Or if you would like to also see me review specifically an accessory for filmmaking, then let me know that in the comments below too. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again soon in the next video.